Can you state your name, your major, and a little bit about yourself?
Sure. My name is Kenny Peters, and I'm an audio student here in the audio production program. And I'm into music and theater and acting and film and mainly songwriting and vocals right now.
I've been on this lonely road so long. Does anybody know where it goes? I remember the last time the signs pointed home a month ago. Rented cars and empty motel rooms lead you everywhere but home. Crowds of people shouting how they love the show. They don't know the endless crowds of faces just keep on wearing a smile.
Can you tell us a little bit about your album project and some background for those who may not be familiar with your history?
Sure. So I've got an album project that I've been working on nearly 6 years. It'll come out next year in May of 2020. That's basically an outline of the story of my life. I was really sick for a while, going back 10 years ago. And I decided when I came through all of that I needed to write this story down. I think I got a pretty interesting story. And so the best thing to do is to kind of turn to music, which is where I've always been led back to. And things started coming out in songs. And so I decided to put it all together into this one album. It's called Worth the
What style of musical artist or genre would you consider your project to fall within?
that's a really difficult question to answer. My particular style is really kind of a combination of everything I've ever been exposed to. It's more of a pop album. I'm just a pop baby from the 80s. But it's actually a combination of some rock and some R&B and some jazz all thrown together.
The spirits must have found what they were looking for. Oh, baby, it's alright. You found love. Hold on tight, baby.
Has the experience of writing this and putting others together been fulfilling, or what was it more difficult than you anticipated?
It was a lot more difficult than I anticipated. I was anxious to do it because all of the ideas started running together quickly. And actually the first song that came out on it, it's already been out as a single. It was probably I thought it would be the hardest one to write. It was the first one that came out. And I guess I had to clear it out of my head. But as I started getting into the process more and more, I realized that it was a little bit more difficult to take on the idea of a whole album by myself. I am doing all the writing, all the production, all the instruments, all the vocals myself. But coming back to school has helped because it's given me the technical abilities that I was lacking beforehand. So it's definitely changed the output of the music along the way, much better.
Now I'm the one standing here today. You won't be knocking at my door. You're floating on the winds of memories in places I don't live anymore. Saying no, ended up with no father. I didn't know, father, that you were
change over time.
Big time. I'm leaving the songs in because they do tell a great story. Pretty much covers everything from birth up to recent years and all of the journeys that it's taken to get there. But it's my focus has definitely changed on how I write, the technical abilities that I've gotten, and just the way that I write as an artist has changed a lot because of the exposure to a bunch of different people, a bunch of different creative personalities here at school and outside. And it's really changed the focus and made it a little bit more refined as it's gone along.
What subjects are approached on the album, with it being creative endeavor based on your life?
Everything from birth and our placement in the world. Like, for instance, the first song is called Little Me, and I had this idea of what would it be like if I had the opportunity to go back in time and tell my younger self things to watch out for, which I thought was a great idea, and it's turned out to be probably one of the better songs on the album. It covers everything from illness to thoughts of suicide. It covers bipolar depression. It covers divorce. It covers child abuse, but all the good things also in between, like falling in love, having somebody in your life for a long time that's been supportive of you, and all the way up to my parents.
What do you hope happens with the album?
Wow, that's a great question too. I want to use the album to not only showcase technical skills as far as production, but also in just performance. I'm really proud of what's there. It's not any particular style. It's not hip hop. It's not anything that anybody would consider current commercial music. But I also feel like it's unique enough that anybody that listens to it will find something in it for them that they can identify with, whether it's in the lyric content or even in the music. So I'm just hoping that it's something that everybody can hear, something that reflects in their own lives.
Do you have any scheduled release dates?
Yeah, the album comes out May 1st next year, and there's 2 singles coming before that. One's called From My Mountain, that comes out this October. And then right before the album comes out on 4/20 next year is a song called Summer Song. It's just about being a kid and enjoying the summer for everything that it is. So, yeah.
Where can the audience find your music?
It could be at worththewaitproject.com is the album site, or kennypeters.com, and there's all sorts of stuff on there. Also on SoundCloud and Reverb Nation.